I think we've done this, maybe we've done this quite a few times before, but we try to we try to vary a little bit so you can see the thing from a different point of view, relative different point of view. Now, let's assume this was a raft. Four sticks or 6 sticks, 8 sticks, depending on how you want. You guys 2, 4, 5 sticks. Okay, this is a raft, and it's a small raft like the catamaran bird raft. It's just bamboo and it's tied together. Okay, let's remove one stick and spread this out. Now you got 1 foot on here and 1 foot on there. What is that? Is that a ski? Maybe it's a ski. Maybe it's a split raft. It still floats. You got enough flotation. You got bamboo. And you got 2 or 4. Let's go. Well, let's start with 1. You got a long bamboo pole. A long bamboo pole support one guy. And he's got his stick pushing along on one bamboo pole, just like a tightrope walker. Now everybody can't do that, and I realize that. Just like a tightrope walker, he's got one long bamboo pole. Okay. It's a small child, the thing is, and you stand up on the pole. Chinese, so it's not all that heavy. He's moving along. So now you put 2 together, and so now you got 2 bamboo poles, and it becomes something like a ski. It's a ski. It floats, but now he can walk through marsh, swamp, and all this. Now, he can put a little deal across here. We don't have a deal, but he can put a little deal across here to hold that. Put a little deal across here to hold that. And so, will you call that a raft? You would call that a small catamaran. They're just 2 bamboo poles with a little connection across. Call that a ski catamaran, a water ski, a water shoe. If it's a shoe, if you could walk over marsh, swamp, and bog, you walk over stuff. And here we are. So here we are at the end of our program, and what we want to do is say we thank you again for watching this site, for viewing this site, staying with us, and we're going to go through some more history. Now we've done some of the Chinese stuff, and then we're going to move into the Japanese influence on the water shoe, and then we're going to get more into the Polynesian, more larger catamarans and how they worked, and their reference to the water shoe that we haven't been able to find yet. We found a Chinese water shoe, and maybe we'll show that in the early part of the Japanese thing. But we found some early Chinese water shoes, and we think that the Leonardo water shoe started out as a Chinese water shoe, and we think that maybe his inspiration came from the Chinese water shoe, maybe adjusted a little bit or whatever. But we're finding out Leonardo's water shoes came from China. We found some Chinese water shoes out of China, and but we're working at it, and we're going to continue to work at it, and we appreciate you being with us and supporting our site. And it's a little wicked. It's wicked because no one has ever even talked about these water shoes. Nobody's ever seen these water shoes. From what I understand, a lot of the professors never heard of water shoes, because a lot of times in your schoolwork, you're only directed to study certain things, and other things you're not directed to study. So you're totally not aware of it. So they talk about certain popular subjects and certain popular people, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and a few other Italians and a few other Europeans in the Crusades, and they talk about, but for some reason they never talk about other things. And out of sight, out of mind, before you know it, you only believe that this way is correct, or is popular, or is somewhat stable and all these things. But then you find out later, especially with this computer, you have people like me and a lot of other people that come on and say, well, I found these ideas, I found those ideas. Maybe you can look at this, and maybe you can do some back study on some of this. I got a book. Well, where's my book? Turn it right side up. Where's my book? The Water Shoe, and this is one of my early books. I think, what's the name of this? The Art of Walking on Water. The Art of Walking on Water by me, Walter L. Robinson, and that's one of my old. This is one of my bad ugly pictures there, or whatever. And we did this one early. Now we're doing the Water Shoe is Serious Work. I don't have it right up here, but the Water Shoe is Serious Work. It's a relatively simple book, but here again, we hold the thing together, and we try to do what we can do. So we're going to sign off, and we'll catch you on our next program. This one is E, and so the next one, I guess, will be F. Take care and happy water walking.